A car runs over a Lexington utility worker while he's working in a hole in the road.
Nearly a year and a half after a fire destroyed the original Knox-Whitley animal shelter, animals and equipment are being moved into the new one.
Putting the wraps on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon across the Bluegrass Day, but I'm tracking rounds of thunderstorms just ahead.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
Good afternoon to you. Amber Philpott and Sam Dick reporting a close call for a man working inside a hole on a Lexington street.
A car drove over the hole on Mentel Park off Richmond Road with the man still inside. Neighbors watched it happen. They tell us it was frightening to see. WKYT's Mark Barber has reaction from neighbors on a close call. It's our top story at 4:30.
Police say a car ran over the utility worker while he was in a hole in the road. Firefighters say that this is a terrible accident with what appears to be a terribly fortunate outcome. The woman who called for help after she drove over the utility worker cried as she walked away from the hole in the road where the man was hurt. Police say the accident happened around 8:45 this morning after the woman backed out of her driveway. When she pulled onto Mentel Park, which is off of Richmond Road, she tells us her tire dipped into a hole. Officers say she didn't see the man working in that hole because he was hunched over with his head down, putting in new gas lines. Police tell us that after the woman's car made it past the hole, she stopped to see if she had damaged an axle. Officers say that's when she realized one of her tires ran over the length of the man's back. He was taken to the hospital, but firefighters say fortunately he was not seriously hurt. Neighbors who watched first responders take the man to the hospital were worried it wouldn't end so well.
I left to go get coffee and there were fire trucks and cop cars. That never really happens here, so I didn't know what had happened. They had people or someone on a stretcher, and I thought, crazy.
While the utility company says they had safety cones set up on the road, police say the driver will not face charges because this was just an accident. In Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And police tell us if the circumstances had been any different this morning, the outcome could have been much worse. Another beautiful day in the Commonwealth with warm temperatures and sunshine out there.
But big changes are coming as we head toward the weekend in the form of rain and cooler temperatures. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey. Chris, you're actually talking some storms.
Yeah,
possibly.
Thunderstorms taking center stage, I think, over the next couple of days. Amber and Sam, the good news about today's weather for folks who are dealing with brush fires, forest fires out there, we don't have the same gusty winds that we had 24 hours ago. Many of the winds out there right now are up around maybe 5 miles an hour, just a gentle breeze, but our wind gusts are not exceeding 10 miles an hour across most areas, so that is certainly welcome news. Temperatures are a little cooler across central and eastern Kentucky, but that mild stuff we had yesterday, it didn't get too far away. It's out across parts of western Kentucky, sections of Illinois, and that is going to surge back in here tomorrow. As it moves in, it will likely crank up some showers and some thunderstorms. Nothing for your Wednesday evening. Go about your outdoor plans, get outside, take full advantage of a spectacular weather evening, because by tomorrow, showers, thunderstorms coming at us from the Ozarks will be on into central and eastern Kentucky, at least in scattered fashion tomorrow. We're going to see temperatures return to the 70s, and then the thunderstorms really begin to crank up second half of tomorrow and into your Friday. When I come back in a little bit, the focus of the forecast will be on tracking the threat for thunderstorms and the heavy rainfall.
All right, Chris, thank you. A central Kentucky mayor is pushing for a special election to allow alcohol sales in some restaurants. The Herald Leader reports that Berea Mayor Stephen Conley is asking people to sign a petition for a local option vote. The entire city is dry. Conley says alcohol sales could help boost revenue for businesses. A petition drive to make Berea a wet city failed last year because of a lack of signatures.
A Lexington developer wants UK students to be able to get to class through a tunnel. The Herald Leader reports that Dennis Anderson is proposing to build a tunnel near some railroad tracks to connect some new apartments to campus. The Herald Leader says Anderson wants to use tax increment financing to pay for the tunnel. City leaders say this proposal is in the early stages and that no formal paperwork has been submitted. It's been well over a year since a fire destroyed the Knox-Whitley animal shelter, killing some cats and dogs inside.
But today, everything from animals to equipment is being moved back into a new building. Sam Smith has the details.
Some cats and some dogs have been moved in. Workers here will spend the rest of the week bringing over everything from the temporary shelter to the new one. Everyone with the shelter was grateful for this temporary shelter. It allowed them to stay in business while they turned this building into a new shelter. This building has 3 times the space of the original one that burned down back in November 2013. Now animals have been moved inside the new shelter, and it's a big step that folks here are excited to accomplish. The shelter is closed right now to the public. Adoptions will start again on Saturday here at 66 Busy Lane in Corbin.
It has been such a long process for us to get to where we're at now. There was times we often wondered if we was going to make it. We knew we would, but it's been a hard process to get where we're at right now.
There's still work that needs to be done here at this new building. They hope to have their grand opening in the next couple of months. In Corbin, Sam Smith, WKYT.
That shelter serves Knox, Whitley, Clay, and McCreary counties. They're always looking for monetary donations to help.